The things I do for you guys. I'm wearing a chest mount with a GoPro, what is it, Hero 7 Black, and I really don't want to be doing this because it requires this harness that goes kind of like over your chest, and it looks very geeky. But anyway, let's go ahead and take this boosted rev for a ride. This is going to be a POV ride. I'm not using an external lav, so it's going to be just the raw GoPro audio, but I am going to get this up to full speed, and I have gotten, I think, 26, 27 on this thing so far. So let's see how that, how that works, and then you can get a sense of how it is to ride this thing, hopefully. Now, in terms of mounting the GoPro, really the best place to mount it is on your chest, or somewhere around your chest. Like if you have a backpack, you can mount it on the backpack strap or something like that. Let me turn this on. Helmet cams don't work really well because the reason is you're moving your head to look at things, so it's, your head is darting around too much. And then, you can mount it here on the handlebars. I guess that's one thing you could do. Then you're just going to get a lower point of view, and it just won't look as good, Then I basically, in my experience with testing everything, the chest mount is going to be the best. So I'm going to go ahead and ride this out. Whoa. I hope to God this is actually showing the angle correctly, because I don't want to have to do this again. Go out here. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good. All right, let's go. I wonder how the wind noise is going to be too, because this is pretty fast, and again, I'm not using a lav mic or anything. All right, I'm on full speed. It says 24, 25 right now. Like I said, I've gotten it up to 27. It just depends on the wind. I am in mode 3. And hopefully you can hear how quiet it is. There's like no motor noise at all when you're riding this thing. It's really a cool, fun ride. Oh, maybe I can't go this way. Oh, I guess I can. Hi. I've gotten a lot of looks too when I ride this. People say they don't think you look as cool on the scooter than you do like on a boosted board, but I don't know if I agree with that. I think it's mainly your helmet that makes you look geeky. But I look just as geeky on the boosted board than I do on the boosted rev, in my opinion. What else was I gonna say? Let's go this way. Oh yeah, the range that I have gotten in mode 2 has been, so far I've gotten like about 19 miles in mode 2, and I believe mode 2 is about 18 miles per hour, 18 to 19 miles per hour, so that's not bad. I'm not going to get nearly that range in mode 3 here, and I have not done a full mode 3 range test as of yet, but certainly, at the highest speeds you can't expect to get the best range, obviously, right? I weigh about 156 or so so your weight is going to play a big part in that, huge part in your range. I've seen some videos of like people riding these that are way too heavy. Like Boosted recommends no heavier than like 260, And I've seen like I saw a video of like a 320-pound guy riding one of these and then kind of saying that the range was not that great. Well, obviously you're riding it outside of what the boosted spec is, you know? That's kind of like buying a Ferrari and then putting gasoline that's not in spec in the gas tank, like diesel, and then doing a video saying, you know, showing how bad it runs, you know? It just doesn't make sense. You have to, I mean, you know, there's nothing physically stopping somebody who's heavier than 260 pounds from riding the boosted rev. I'm just saying, it's not, you're not going to get good range while doing that, because it's not within the specs that boosted tested. Plus you're putting yourself a little bit in danger and others as well, because just the board hasn't been tested, you know, the scooter hasn't been tested for that. Anyway, all right, full speed right now. I don't know if you can see the speedometer. It says 25. This is totally flat. I do have some breeze though. It says 24 right now. Like I said, on a hill, I've been able to get it up to, actually not even on a hill, I think it was on this street to the right. I was actually able to get it up to, I think it was right here. It was really smooth, and I also had just pumped up the tires to 50. I was able to get up to like 27 right here. Let's see. Now it's hovering around 24, 25. I think the tires aren't as pumped up as they were. You know, if you pump these tires right up to like 50, you'll go a little faster, but then of course your ride quality won't be as good. But that was about a week ago, so the tires have probably deflated slightly since then. I'm going to turn around here. I don't know what they are now, but they're probably, I don't know, 45 or something like that now. The cool thing about this too, hopefully you can hear me, there's a lot of wind noise, but the cool thing about this is all the gravel and stuff on the road, it can handle it. It doesn't phase it. Unlike the boosted boards where every little piece of gravel you hear and you feel, this doesn't pick up the gravel. Aside from the fact that it has fenders, but it also has the rubber inflatable wheels, so it's just a lot more roadworthy, I think, than the boosted board. And also you can go further distances with this more comfortably also. I think you would get more of a sense of my speed if I was riding like amongst cars and traffic, like darting amongst the parked cars and stuff like that. But with no cars around, it's hard to see, you know, it's hard to gauge like how fast I'm really going, but I was getting up to, you know, pretty fast there. Let me get off it and you can get a sense of what it looks like. This is the Richmond ferry here, Richmond, California ferry that recently opened up. That goes straight into San Francisco. Kind of cool. If you're using this for commute purposes, mode 2 is perfectly fine. It goes up to about 19 miles per hour, and the range is about 19 as well, 19 to 20 depending on your weight. But also it's perfectly comfortable. Like right now I'm going about 19 miles an hour. 19, yeah, this is perfectly comfortable just to cruise around. You know, I'm going plenty fast, still faster than any other, you know, like scooters out there, like share scooters. And this is perfectly comfortable to just cruise around like this, you know. It's still fast and it's still fun. So if you're not going full speed, it doesn't mean it's not fun. I mean, it's still fun, you know what I mean? Just to kind of cruise around, and sure beats other methods of travel. Full speed. I'm gonna stop here real quick because I heard something hit my tire. I just want to make sure I didn't pop my tire. Hope not. Let me look at it. You can kind of lift this. You can kind of lift this like this and just look at it, the surface. I just want to make sure. It didn't seem like there's a puncture or anything, but I heard a pop. I guess it was something that was just hitting the fender. So I'm just lightly lifting it and then turning the wheel. Yeah, I don't see anything. I think we're good. Boosted includes 2 tubes as well, 2 extra tubes in the box with the rev. And apparently it's pretty easy to change the tires. You see this grate right here? I'm not driving over that. That's kind of crazy. All right, full speed here. It has massive acceleration too. I mean, it just goes. It's like a jet when you get on it. When you start from a stop or from slow and jam on the accelerator, I mean, it darts. All right, I'm going in now and I'm gonna upload this. See you in my next video.